What's up everyone, welcome back from another video on FPLcrisp. Today we'll be looking at how our team fared in the last game week, and we can't be more excited about the game week coming to an end than we are. What a terrible game week with just 26 points so far, with 3 players still to play. In the game week we are going for a bit of a differential, captaining Gabriel Jesus, and it seems to not have paid off, although there was so much more he could have brought into the game. With his goal being ruled for offside, there's not much to look at. Back in the game, Cancelo also considered 3 goals and got a yellow card in the game against Newcastle. Well, quickly moving on to the next game week. This time around, Salah wears the captain armband with his home fixture against Bournemouth. Bournemouth were the team who considered 3 against Arsenal, considered 4 against Manchester City. So it will be interesting to see how many they are likely going to concede against the reigning FA Cup champions. Gabriel Jesus looks also like a good pick for the captain's armband with his home game against Fulham, but Salah slightly has the nudge over him. I think Martinelli is another great pick, one of the most underrated and best assets so far since this season began. Currently seeing price rises with him, and he missed the chance against Bournemouth, which could have easily turned to a goal, and maybe probably see more points from him. But his game against Fulham seems like a very interesting game, and one which he's likely going to get returns from. Going into game week 3, he has an expected goal of 1.1 and an expected assist of 0.6. So there's every chance that, of course, he'll be getting a goal or an assist against Fulham, and we hope to see more than just one in each of those categories. Moving on is Gabriel Jesus, who also has a 1.7 expected goal and an expected assist of 0.9 figure. Gabriel Jesus, outstanding player, best price for value asset so far in the FPL this season. If you've not got Gabriel Jesus in your team, I'll simply want to know why. Your reason for not having him in the comment section. There's every chance that he's going to pick a goal or 2 in the game against Fulham. Liverpool's game this week is actually against Man U, and with the game we're going to have more knowledge on if Salah will be actually wearing the captain's armband or if we'll actually be shifting it to Gabriel Jesus. But for now, he will be wearing the vice captain's armband. Reece James was unfortunate to be part of Chelsea's team that lost 3 to Leeds at the weekend. Very unhappy with the results of the game. However, Reece James, seeing that he started the game as a centre back, it'll be interesting to see what Tuchel plans are moving forward. But hopefully this is just tests that he's trying to make out on his team, because James is very much more effective in our FPL scheme as a wing back. Chelsea will be playing Leicester City in game week 4. Leicester City are yet to win a game this season, have conceded quite a number of goals, 8 goals to be precise, 4 against Arsenal, which is the pick from the bunch. And considering Chelsea is also a very attacking team, it will be interesting to see how many Chelsea would score and how many Reece James could be involved in. And lastly, we'll be looking at Erling Haaland, who has been impressive so far since the beginning of this season. Haaland has 3 goals and 1 assist in the opening 3 Premier League fixtures so far. Seems very solid attacking wise, and he has an expected goal return of 1.9. Considering they will be playing Crystal Palace at home, it seems like a very interesting fixture for game week 4 for the Manchester City attacker. Seeing that a lot of price changes has been going on this past couple of game weeks, we hope that more price increase happens in our team and less of a price reduction. Moving on, as we said last week, it's very imminent that Marcus Rashford leaves the team, and Neto also. These days it's seeming like we'll have to make room and remove Robertson from the team and go for a cheaper alternative. However, considering we have only one free transfer this game week, I'm leaning towards removing Rashford from the team for Rodrigo. Rodrigo was very excellent in the game against Chelsea. One would have thought playing a tough opponent as Chelsea, there was no need to bring him into the team just yet, as opposed to James and Chilwell, which was the substitution we made. But he proved us wrong and performed excellently, grabbing 13 points in the process. So Rashford for Rodrigo, all but sure this game week that we'll be making that substitution. Other players catching my eye are as follows. Starting with Wilfred Zaha, he has an expected goal return of 1.0, expected assist of 0.4. In his last 2 games, he has scored 3 goals, and since returning from African Cups of Nations, he has just been phenomenal. He has more goals than Mo Salah since then. Definitely, there's more to come from the Crystal Palace forward. Now moving on, talking about Ivan Toney. Ivan Toney has 2 goals and 2 assists so far this season. I mean, it's just breathtaking from the Brentford forward. And considering the number of easy fixtures, so to say, in the upcoming games, having him in your team is certainly a plus. And lastly, Dejan Kulusevski. Kulusevski of Tottenham has not really impressed in the last 2 games so far. But Tottenham having a couple of easy fixtures coming their way, and with the price high on the other 2 Tottenham premiums, such as Harry Kane and Heung-min Son, I think Kulusevski may just be a way to enter in on the action of what's to happen with Tottenham in their next couple of games. That's all for now from us at FPLcrisp. Goodbye for now.